Well, new tonight, ABC 10 has an exclusive look at new technology in the Sacramento Police Department. Police say they are working to be more transparent and to save lives. ABC 10's Becca Habegger has a closer look.
Some of the latest technology in law enforcement was on display Wednesday in the Sacramento Police Department parking lot off Richards Boulevard. Axon is the company that makes the cameras worn by officers and mounted on patrol vehicles.
It's all in line with our transparency efforts.
Sacramento Police spokesperson Officer Chad Lewis says the latest tech the department is rolling out is called the Axon Signal Sidearm, a sensor that detects when a gun is removed from its holster. Anytime there's something called a signal activation, that could be a taser being armed, a gun pulled from its holster, or the lights are activated, it automatically triggers all of the cameras in the area to start recording, including from dash cams like this. Sacramento Police Department policy requires officers to record with their body-worn cameras broadly during investigations and enforcement activity, including evidence collection. But the policy acknowledges that immediate activation of the camera might not be feasible due to risk to the safety of the employee or others. That's when the signal activations of the cameras are especially important.
Now we train to activate all of our equipment, but high-stress incidents, people resort to their lowest level of training a lot of times, so to automate these things to make sure that we don't have any gaps in our transparency efforts and make sure that this pertinent video in a lot of these incidents gets recorded is really important to us, and the more things we can do to ensure that that happens, the better.
Another action that triggers camera recordings is arming a taser, and the Sacramento Police Department is rolling out Axon's latest version, the T7. It allows officers to deploy it from up to 22 feet, as much as 3 times farther than the previous model.
So this T7 gives officers another less lethal option at a farther range, farther distance.
Yeah, we have not really had anything that goes pretty much past about 10-12 feet.
He says that distance not only keeps officers safer, but can also allow them more time to de-escalate a situation.
So often we hear about the challenges or problems, but it's nice to see what's being done to tackle some of the solutions in this case. And Becca, this technology is also helping Sacramento police solve crimes.
Yeah, Christy, you may recall the QR codes that the Sacramento Police Department put out in the wake of the K Street and the L Street shootings, asking the public for any video or photos they might have taken on that night if they were out there. Well, that is the same platform that's hosted by Axon. That's the company that makes the body-worn cameras and the tasers. Axon has this cloud where people can upload these photos and these videos. So really, it makes it this streamless process for police officers.
Moving us into the 21st century where people don't have to use a drive or disk to try to get video from witnesses, for example.
Yeah, exactly. They said they used to have to go to, let's say a gas station had a burglary, and they would have to get the drive from, the hard drive off and then drive it back to the station. Now it's just a simple link, and people can upload this important video as investigators try and solve crimes.
Our Becca Habegger with that exclusive look for us tonight. Becca, thank you.